Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Mortgage Minute with Kristen. So I wanted to touch base on one of the acronyms that's really prevalent on every single loan file, whether it be a purchase or a refinance, and that's the CD, Closing Disclosure. Okay, so the Closing Disclosure is kind of a two-step process here. Every lender has to have the Closing Disclosure out to you a minimum of 3 business days prior to closing. Just so you know, you need that 3 days prior to closing. Guaranteed Rate does it in a two-step process because we want to get you those figures as soon as possible. So we do a initial closing disclosure approximately 10 to 15 days prior to closing. This gives you a good idea of what your closing costs are going to be. However, it is an initial estimated closing disclosure. The final closing disclosure will always come again that 3 days prior to closing, and that's going to have the final figures. What happens on a purchase is we take all of our figures on the buy side. We send that signed closing disclosure, initial closing disclosure, over to the title company. The title company then incorporates all the seller side, seller tax proration credits, earnest money credits, all of that good stuff, and then they come to a final balancing figure. That figure will be what you're going to need from closing in the form of a cashier's check or a wire. So it is a two-step process. If you have any questions about that or you're not getting your closing disclosure in time, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer any questions. Also know that if you do not have that closing disclosure a minimum of 3 business days prior to closing, you're going to be changing your closing date. It is a regulated date. So anything else, like I said, just drop me a comment, give me a call. Talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.